We need to catch some sleep. We actually aren't here on 120 Sports. We're taking this over to the NFL. Rob Gronkowski, J.J. Watt, both coming off of back injuries. They've obviously been important pieces to their teams, their respective teams in the past. However, last season, this is kind of shocking. Gronk played 8 games. We know that. The Patriots went 6-2 with him, 11-0 without him, including the postseason. Watt played 3 games. The Texans still led the NFL in total defense without him.
Yeah.
So when we talk about returns, who's more critical to their team when they return? Would you say J.J. Watt or would you say Rob Gronkowski?
I think it's Watt. We just trust now that Tom Brady's going to be back for a full season, no suspension this year. Some of the moves they've made, I absolutely love some of the moves they made offensively to provide some weapons around Brady, Brandon Cooks.
As if he already didn't have enough.
Yeah, I know, right?
Sure.
I think you give Josh McDaniels and Bill Belichick and Tom Brady an opportunity to see the speed and skill set of Brandon Cooks, and Brady's going to really use him to take the top off the defense. Sure, if Cooks is there and Gronk is there, they just become this well-oiled machine that's tough to stop. But as we saw, and as the stats prove, they're still going to run away with the NFC East. It's still not going to be close, and they're still going to be the best team in football, I think, without Gronk. Now, I do think that the Texans, as stats prove, can have a great defense, but with a rookie quarterback and more up in the air with the Colts and the upstart Titans, Jacksonville, this whole division is very fascinating. And even though I think the Texans will be the frontrunners in this division, a lot is going to be asked of J.J. Watt. He's a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year winner. And with him coming back, I think it's a more critical return to the overall success of the team with Watt coming back to Houston than Gronk coming back to New England.
Yeah, and you had the entire quarterback issues last season, which I feel like kind of took over the headlines in Houston.
And have they figured out? I don't know. Deshaun Watson, I love that pick. I think it's a great pick. But I think a great defense scratches the back of a rookie quarterback. He's just asked to do less when the defense is dominating the way that defense can when Watt is healthy. Now, the stats prove they can be pretty darn good without Watt, but they're a transcendent defense when he's there. It just changes the whole look and assignment of the entire front line, which changes the linebacking core behind him and the secondary behind that. So I think that trickle-down effect of Watt being back in will be huge for the Texans, and it will help Deshaun Watson's progression and maturation at the quarterback position.
Yeah, and I think having the Brock Osweiler money off of their back now, that's no weight on their shoulders anymore in that factor. And I know fans are probably excited to see that.
Yeah, just a little $70 million mistake. No
just
big
a
deal.
couple,
whatever it was, 35 guaranteed.
It's like, the change that I have in my car. That's kind of like the same thing.
Yep. You have a big car. A lot of change.
A lot of change.
Yeah, I've never seen a car with so much change. It's not like riding with you. I just make up conversations. I'm just filling my pockets. I walk out of there 50 pounds heavier and a lot richer.
You walk out and you hear all this change dropping.
Hey, can I get a ride home?
Yeah, tonight.
Right,
sure, of course. I got to lock up all that